healthy tomato and lentil soup in your Ninja soup maker, or whatever soup maker you've got. It's also fine. I'm going to show you how to whip this up in no time at all for a nice healthy kickstart to your January. Right, let's get into it. And welcome back to the channel, everybody. One air fryer too many, and like I've just said, we're going to be whipping up this soup in no time at all. No air fryer needed today. I am using the Ninja soup maker. Like I do every single January for the past 4 years, I'm doing a healthy January section. So check back at this playlist for more ideas from last year. So to start off with, I always like to start with a healthy soup. So we're going to do this tomato and red lentil soup. It's dead quick and easy. Then the following videos, we're going to then do a main course, we're going to do a dessert, and we're probably going to do a snack or something like that. Hit me up in the comments if you've got something that you'd like me to make healthier, and I'll see what I can do. Right, okay, so you're going to need a few things. Obviously you're going to need a soup maker. You are also going to need 1 onion. I'm putting in 2 cloves of garlic. I've got some paprika or smoked paprika. Got some tomato puree, and this is to add a little bit of flavour but also for the richness of colour. I've got a little bit of olive oil that we're going to use. I've got some red lentils. I've got 2 cans of chopped tomatoes, but we only actually need 1 of these. I've got a vegetable stock cube. I've got a pint of water. This is hot water. And I've got some salt and some pepper. Right, I'm going to move you in closer so you can see exactly what I'm doing. We're going to prep the garlic and the onion first, and we're going to use the saute function to get these swayed off. So let's crack on. Okay, so first thing is first, with the onion, we're going to dice it up. So I'm just going to top and tail it. I've left the root in. Cut it in half, just to make it a bit easier for peeling. Okay, then what we're going to do, finally dice it. Nice. I think I need to get a bigger chopping board this year. If there's anyone out there that would recommend a nice decent chopping board, or maybe you make them, let me know. Right, so we've diced the onion. Just going to put that in a glass. Right, next, a couple of cloves of garlic. I'm just going to top and tail these as well. Give them a little peel. So 3 fairly small cloves of garlic. I'm just going to roughly chop these. They can go on with the onion. Okay, so we're going to tip these into the Ninja with a little bit of the olive oil. Now the Ninja will do all that chopping for you as well. I just find that in soup makers in particular, if you do the chopping well, the soup just turns out better. Let me know your thoughts on that. Alright, so let's take the lid off, and I'm actually going to go in with the oil first, so 1-2 seconds worth, so about a tablespoon. I'm going to tip all of that chopped onion and garlic into there. I'm actually going to add a good pinch of pink salt and a good pinch of cracked black pepper in at this point. Right, I'm then going to put the lid on. I'm going to plug it in. to switch it on. So I'm then going to go over to pre-recipe or pre-cook, and I'm going to click saute, and that's basically going to then cook this onion and garlic in the oil for around 5 minutes. Well, not around, for 5 minutes. Right, so now we're going to press chop. Just to spin it around. Back onto saute for another 5. The smell is amazing. And what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to go in with paprika. So about a teaspoon of paprika, because I like it paprika-y. I'm then going to go in now with the tomato puree. Reason being, I just want this cooking out a little bit with the heat of the saute function, just to take the bitterness away. So I'm going to actually go in with quite a bit of this. I'm going to go in with 2 heaped tablespoons. I'm going to put the lid back on. Okay, and I'm going to press go again. So we're going to give this another round of cooking on the saute function before we then add the extra bits. Right, that's done. I'm going to take the lid off, and I'm going to go in with 1 can of chopped tomatoes. In fact, you know what? It is just after Christmas. I'm going to go in with both. I like it tomatoey. Right, there we go. Next I'm going to go in with the lentils. So again, roughly 100 gram of these. So this is a 500 gram bag that's already half used. So again, that's the good thing with soups. You can adjust it to whatever you like. I'm going to go in with a stock cube. This is a vegetable stock cube, but again, if you want to put a chicken one in, whatever you want, go for it. Another pinch of salt and pepper, and then we need to go in with some water to the max. So the maximum line is there. So these lentils are going to take quite a bit. So it's taking the full pint of hot water, and then what I'm going to do, pop the lid back on. I'm going to lock it on, make sure the top's locked on as well, and I'm going to turn it back on, and I'm going to hit smooth soup because I want this nice and smooth. It's now going to cook for 30 minutes, and in between that time it's going to beep and it'll whiz around, and it's going to boil this up, and we're going to end up with a nice soup. We may end up adding a little secret ingredient at the end depending on how this tastes, depending on the acidity of the tomatoes. There we go, and it's begun. Right, I'll see you in 30 minutes. Right, that's the half an hour over, and It smells absolutely delicious. Now, one thing I'm going to add is, it's healthy. Normally I would put sugar in. However, I'm just going to put a little squeeze of honey. Just about a teaspoon. And, because I like paprika, just a little bit more just to finish it off. And put the lid back on. And I'm just going to go to blend. And I'm just going to pulse it. And this honestly looks, and it smells amazing. Let me get a bowl. So it's really nice. It's a nice thick, hearty, warm soup for January. It's going to fill you up and you're not going to be left feeling hungry. Right, let's taste it, see what we think. And as it is the new year, got the chief taste tester back on with me. Right, so get your spoon. So what do you think of the consistency? The soup?
Yeah, it looks and smells pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Right, it's going to be red hot though, don't forget, because it's just come out of that. So let's have a little. Like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, Russell, what you think? Tell me, give me some feedback on what you think about it.
I think, like, the sauce is a bit thick.
Bit too thick, yeah, and maybe a bit, run it down a little bit more, yeah?
Yeah. But apart from that, I think it's pretty good.
Cool. That's not a bad one then, is it? And, like I say, pretty healthy for you. This is really going to fill you up as well. Wow. Flavour wise for me, it's spot on. Seasoning spot on. What was that wobble of the head? Bit more salt and pepper?
I think it's about enough.
About enough, okay. That little touch of honey at the end just adds that little bit to it. Yeah. The little bit of honey right at the end just adds that little extra to it. Instead of adding the sugar. I think it's a winner. Have a go. Let me know what you think. What is your go-to soup in any of the soup makers, but particularly the Ninja? And make sure you're heading over to One Air Fryer Too Many on Facebook as well. Come and join the group over there as well. Love to get over 10,000 into that group this year, and for people to start posting what they're cooking. Obviously, if you've found this content useful, pop me a comment below. Hit that subscribe and also the like. Tells YouTube that you enjoy the content. Right, as always, I'll see you next week for next week's instalment of Healthy January. Let's find out what we're going to be cooking. See you then. Right, let me have some more.